Welcome back to Rick's Corner. I'm here with Rich Piana. We're going to talk a little bit about leg training because a lot of people neglect legs, and legs are half your body. It's what makes your body work, and I think that leg workouts for sure inspire the upper body to grow.
Yeah, that was Tom Platz used to say that. You want your upper body bigger, you need to train your legs.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because your body naturally is not going to let you get that out of whack. It's not going to let your upper body get huge with skinny legs.
Right.
It's just because the body knows, that it's not going to work right.
Right.
So the body will fight you on that.
Right.
You train everything evenly, the body will let you grow at a faster rate.
Well, squats number one, and also deadlifts. Deadlifts also work your legs as well, but they work the whole upper body.
Oh yeah.
So if you're doing squats and deadlifts, you're going to throw in a lot of back, chest, delts, arms,
Traps.
along with the traps, along with the legs and the hamstrings.
Yeah, the hardest exercises are the best exercises.
Yeah.
When you go in a gym, you rarely see people deadlifting or squatting. Why? Because it's the hardest shit in the gym.
It is.
And that's why you don't see people doing it. And I'm not doing it these days either, so who am I?
Neither am I. My girlfriend said to me today, I said something about, she says, how do you get such a nice round butt? I said, well, first of all, I have a nice round butt. And a lot of it came from doing squats and lunges. She said, I never see you squat. Well, she's only known me 2 years.
Yeah.
And I tore my quads 10 years ago, and I need a knee replacement for the past 10 years. So I haven't squatted probably in 5 or 6 years because I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to use something other than that. Leg press, I don't think it really gets where I want.
No, I agree with you.
I tried the lying leg press. It's a little bit different because I can put in my mind I'm actually in the squatting position, the one that's flat.
Yeah, I did it today.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You can actually visualize yourself doing a squat there.
Right.
So that kind of works.
And you can get more range. The leg press, you just can't get full range.
Doesn't.
Your knees come down and hit your chest. If you have a chest,
right.
Your knees come down and hit your chest. And you can put your knees outside, but then you're hitting an all adductor.
Exactly.
Which is not what I would want.
What about Smith machine squats?
Smith machine squats are great.
They're good.
Free squats are better, but Smith machine, you can isolate certain areas. The free squat, it's not so much about isolating, you're working the entire leg. But on Smith machine, you can put your feet forward, you can put them a little bit further back.
You can lean, you can bring them forward and lean back almost like a sissy squat.
Exactly.
And then as you bring your hips forward, when you come up, you're throwing the stress onto the quad, which brings the quad sweep into it. You having a hard time squatting now with your knee like this?
Yeah, I'm not squatting. It's just something I can't do. With my knees, my knees.
What actually happens when you do it?
Just pain. I know it's not good. The doctor told me I'd never be able to squat again, and not that he's right or not that I should listen to him, but I listen to my body, and I can tell that it's just not good. No leg extensions. I've been doing that.
No leg extensions?
No leg extensions. Yeah, that's actually the worst exercise on your knee, is leg extension.
Why?
And if I did do them, I would just do the top position. Just like the top position, coming all the way down and then up just puts all the stress right on the knee.
I wondered about that because before I have a knee replacement, which I'm going to do this year, I'm trying to keep my legs in shape so that I can come back and get what I want, what I had prior, and be able to squat again even lightly. But I do the extensions and leg curls and the lying leg press, and I can feel my quads really staying up a little bit from the leg extensions, and it doesn't hurt my knees at all.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it doesn't hurt them, but it is keeping the blood going in and out.
Yeah, you get a great pump, great squeeze.
I don't go heavy.
Yeah.
40 pounds, that's nothing. I used to do 150, 160.
Yeah.
40 pounds to me is like, and then it starts shaking around 60.
Yeah,
It's like a car that's got wobbly tires.
No, yeah, I know. Just the same thing what happens when you do abs and your body starts shaking.
Yeah. So what do you do for legs now? In the case of an injury, what would
I do free, just my body weight squats.
Okay.
So I'll superset lying leg curls with just body squats, and I'll do like 5 or 6 sets of 30, and I just do them as quick as I can. And back, in MMA days, and hitting the bag and stuff, I used to watch Tyson, and Tyson would put a rope across, and he'd weave down, but his weaves were full squats.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
and he'd weave and walk up and down the rope.
Yeah.
And I used to try to emulate Tyson because I thought he was one of the badass. So I used to copy his training and do a lot of stuff he did. So I still have that in my head. So I just free squat 30 reps as fast as I can, just for power, quickness,
still not
and
easy.
to work my legs. And my legs, stay in good shape doing that. It doesn't hurt my knees. I can lean back and go just on the heels, and put most of the stress on my hamstring and glutes. And then I do the lying leg press you were talking about.
Yeah.
And
do you go heavy on that?
I don't go. I go probably 3/4 of the stack, but I still get like 20 reps. So I'd say it's not heavy if it's 20
But you do
reps.
feel it.
Yeah, I feel it, and it's hard for me to go below parallel.
Yeah.
You know, nowadays it just kills the knee. And all those years of squatting, my whole life, I went below parallel.
Yeah.
And the truth is, it is the best way to develop the quads, the glutes, you know, get full leg development. But it does stress the knees going below parallel.
Yeah, sure does.
You know, so, you know, that's the thing is whenever there's a positive, there's a negative.
Do you work hamstrings on a lying leg curl, or do you the seated backwards?
I prefer the lying. I usually do both, but the lying, I believe, is just far superior.
It is. I tried the ones where you sit many times. It doesn't get it.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's just this weird because it's the same exact movement.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one you're seated and one you're lying.
How about the one-legged ones?
To me, doing that, it just wastes too much of my time.
Exactly.
You know, you do one leg, then you gotta do the leg. It's kind of like doing dumbbell rows for back.
Yeah.
It's like you do one, you do the other one. It's like Jesus Christ.
Did I do one on this side? Do one on that side? Did I do a double? Did I forget one?
So yeah, I just stick to the barbell rows.
So people that are out there that want to get a good body, they definitely need to work legs.
Oh, definitely.
It's your foundation.
Yeah, it's mandatory. You know, and that's where the power comes from. I mean, you know, any football, any sport you see, you know, the power is from the legs.
Right.
You know, I mean, in anything in life, you know, you got to have those strong legs. You know, even in a street fight, you know, it usually ends up on the ground, and it's usually someone charging someone and taking them down, and that's all, you know, hips, legs, and glutes.
Right.
You know, so definitely legs is very important.
Well, in a street fight, when you end up on the ground, then your legs don't matter there.
Yeah, when you're on your back, yeah.
It's your thumb to the eye that's going to save you. Well, that's good. I think it's important for all of you to work legs. I mean, you guys write in and say, you know, what about leg workouts? What do we do? How about lunges?
Lunges are great. Again, it's pretty hard on my knees.
Yeah.
So you know, training with these injuries is just it's a whole different ballgame. You know, because working around those injuries and you know, I never would want 34-inch legs. You know what I used to have, but just keeping them, you know, decently in proportion to the upper body is difficult. Having these knee injuries.
Yeah, it is. Totally is.
Yeah.
I have numbness from my surgeries, so my legs don't even pump like they used to.
Yeah. I get the pump, but you know, I just can't do the things necessary, you know, to get them to where they used to be.
You got to join the club. It gets worse as you get older.
And I've noticed that as my legs lost size, my calves lost size. And there was time when I was healing from the injury where I could train calves, but I couldn't train quads or hams.
Yeah.
So I was blasting my calves. I was like, at least I'm going to have huge calves.
Yeah.
And my calves just would not get to where they used to be. And that's part of that theory. I think that my legs weren't where they were, so my body wasn't going to let my calves be where they were.
Makes sense.
You know, have calves the same size as my quads. You know, the body wasn't going to let that happen.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Circulation changes too. As you get older, your circulation, your legs changes. I've noticed that every decade it's a little bit different. And then having the surgery where they cut both quads, I have numbness, so the blood doesn't seem to get down where I want to my calves like it used to. And I just have to live with the fact now. I mean, it's like a lot of guys complain, they write in, they have joint problems, knees and back, elbows, shoulders. And knees, even my daughter at 23, she was a gymnast, her knees are killing her.
Yeah.
I mean, this could work into something pretty serious down the road. But you still have to work legs.
Yeah, you know, and now I'm all about longevity. You know, I want to be doing this, you know, same as you. I want to still be hitting the gym, you know, in my 60s.
Look at Albert, 84.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It is.
You know,
he's going heavy again.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, he's an animal.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I saw him in there today.
Yeah. So you're just on this show, since we talked about last show, you got a show coming up. Let's tell them.
February 7th and 8th, LA Expo.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a great event. We're having a show at the Biltmore Saturday night after the expo. Right after the expo, boom, right over to the Biltmore, 5,000 square foot room, free to get in. You know, free drinks, free seminar, free contest, free tattoos even. So
yeah, if you guys are in town, you got to come down. It's
going to be a great time.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's free. You'll have a great time. You'll be in LA where today it's been like 40, 50 degrees, right? It's 82 today.
Yeah, today's beautiful.
What happened?
Beautiful. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Well, all right, stay tuned. Thanks for watching Rick's Corner. We'll be back throughout the year with Rich back and forth, and we have more guests coming on, and we'll bring you more good stuff for 2015. Happy New Year.
Yes.
Drasin.com. He is the equalizer, baby. See you next time.